the new 15-point program for minorities that the UPA government launched in 2006 aims at ensuring the well-being, protection and development of minorities. The focus of the program is to ensure that the benefits of various development schemes and programs of the government accrue in equitable measures to minorities, especially those located in minority concentration areas. Wherever possible, 15% of the targets and outlays under various poverty alleviation schemes are required to be earmarked for minorities. A reasonable representation of minorities is also expected to be ensured in the government, including public sector enterprise. Our efforts over the past 9 years have shown visible results, but a lot more also needs to be done. Priority sector lending to minorities by banks has increased from about rupees 59,000 crore in 2007-8 to about 1,85,000 crore in 2012-13. The share of minorities in recruitment in central government and central public sector enterprises has gone up from 6.9% in 2006-7 to 7.4% in 2012-13. Under this Swern Jayanti Gram Sway Rozgar Yojana, about 11.5 lakhs beneficiaries belonging to minorities have been covered from 2006-7 to 2012-13. Under the Indira Gandhi Awas Yojana, more than 22 lakh houses have been constructed for minorities at a cost of about rupees 7,500 crores. Similarly, a large number of men, women and children from minority communities have benefited under the Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, the ICDS and the Swern Jayanti Shahkari Rozgar Yojana. We have implemented major scholarship schemes for minority communities. I am happy to say that we have also been able to persuade the private sector to some extent to take affirmative action in favor of minorities as part of their corporate social responsibility. The success of our initiatives depends to a large extent on the cooperation of states. If both the central and state governments work in tandem, the implementation of these programs can be made more effective. I believe that State Minorities Commission have a very important role to play in ensuring this outcome, and I would urge their representatives present here to redouble their efforts in this direction. Ladies and gentlemen, all minority communities do not form a homogeneous group. Some have done reasonably well, benefiting from the processes of social and economic development. However, other minorities, especially the Muslim community in certain parts of our country, have not had an equal share of the fruits of development. This has most recently been established by the data provided in the report of the Sachar Committee which our government had set up. It is incumbent upon any democratically elected government to redress such imbalances and inequities. Towards this end, we have accepted 72 of the 76 recommendations made by the Sachar Committee, and 43 decisions have been taken by the concerned ministries to implement these 72 recommendations. Of the remaining 4 recommendations, action was taken on one recommendation, but the matter is now sub judice. Many of the concerns raised by the Sachar Committee have also been addressed by the Prime Minister's new 15-point program. I would like to make special mention of the multi-sectoral development program, which was launched in 2008-9 in pursuance of the Sachar Committee recommendation to address the development deficit in 90 minority concentration districts across the country. The fund allotted for the program in the 11th plan was more than rupees 3,700 crores, which has been enhanced to about 5,800 crores rupees in the 12th plan. From 2013-14, the unit for planning and implementing the program has been changed from a district to a block, and it now covers 710 minority concentration blocks. Additionally, 66 minority concentration towns have also been identified for coverage under the program. Since its launch, the program has been able to create substantial infrastructure in the targeted districts, including school buildings, hostels, primary health centers, Anganwadi centers, ITIs, and polytechnics. The Ministry of Minority Affairs periodically reviews the progress made in the implementation of the accepted recommendations of the Sachar Committee. The matter is also reviewed by the Committee of Secretaries on a 6-monthly basis, after which the progress report is placed before the Union Cabinet. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is of utmost importance to remember that we have age-old traditions of pluralism and tolerance. For India as a country, secularism has been a way of life practice over centuries. We should be cautious of people who work against India's secular thought by attempting to redefine secularism. Our strength as a country lies in our unity. We should be vigilant against forces that seek to exploit our diversity in religion, language, and culture to divide our people. The National Commission for Minorities and State Minorities Commission must continue to play a proactive role and strengthen the hands of the government by recommending suitable measures for improving the socio-economic conditions of our minorities. This will help us in realizing the dream of the fathers of our Constitution to build a nation committed to the equitable development and equality of rights of every section of the Indian people. The state, on its part, must focus on taking care of the basic needs of education, healthcare, housing, and employment of minorities, and providing a framework for participation of minority in governance and the processes of socio-economic development. With these words, I'm very happy to be part of this inaugural function. I will be greatly interested to learn of your conclusions in this important conference. I wish your deliberation all success. Thank you and care.